video, we are going to see a problem on DLS, that is development of lateral surface of a cylinder. For that, here we have a question. Figure shows two views of a hollow cylindrical tube cut on both the top and bottom faces. Draw the development of lateral surface of the cylinder. So this is the question given to us. Here we have a cylinder which is cut from the top and from the bottom at an inclination of 30 degree and 30 degree, and we have to draw the development of lateral surface for this cut cylinder. So first of all, I'll be drawing this question which they have given as it is in the solution. So let us get started. Cylinder having diameter 60 and height 90 mm. Diameter is 60 mm, so radius is 30. Here is a circle, that is the top view of the cylinder as it is given in the question. Now I'll divide this circular base, or we can say the circular top of the cylinder, into 8 equal parts. It can even be divided into 12 equal parts. So to divide it into 8 equal parts, the angle should be 45 degree. Next, I'll give the notations to this cylinder. Then I'll project the front view for it. Height of the cylinder is 90 mm given. Next, this cylinder is being cut as given in the problem at 30 degree from the top, that is from this corner. I'll measure the angle as given. Then another angle is 30 degree. It is from this corner, that is the bottom corner. Then I'll make it dark. So this is the front view of the cylinder. Then I'll make the top view dark. Next, giving the notations to this cut cylinder. Now if you see here, this cylinder as given in the question, it is cutting the generators at various locations, so we have to locate those points. I'll say that where it is cutting one dash of, that is the generator of the cylinder, I'll call this point as A dash. Then it is cutting 2 dash, I'll say that point is B dash. Where it is cutting 3, that is C dash. Then where it is cutting 4, that is D dash, and fifth will be E dash. Where it is cutting generator 6, that will be F dash. Where it is cutting 7, G dash. Where 8, that is H dash. Similarly, I'll give the notations at the bottom. Again, where it is cutting 1 dash, that point will be A dash, then B dash, C dash, as I have marked at the top in the same order. Then here are the points where the cylinder is being cut. Then after completing this diagram, I'll draw the development of lateral surface, and for that we have to open the cylinder. Here I'll say that we will start opening the cylinder at point number 1. So when we open it completely, we are going to get that development, and for that purpose I'll extend this line horizontally. Then, as I have divided the circle into 8 equal parts, similarly, the development will also be divided into 8 equal parts. Selecting a point. Now here I am showing a method which is an approximation method, but it is really quick, which we can use for a cylinder or for a cone. And the method is, in this we can measure the distance between any one division, that is between any 2 points. Here I am measuring the distance from 1 to 2. From this point I'll go on dividing it into 8 equal parts. So I have divided this line into 8 equal parts, which will represent the development for the cylinder, and then drawing light lines through these points. Next, we have to open this cylinder. Here I am opening this cylinder about point 1. So the development is in the form of a rectangle, and when we are going to fold this rectangle, we are going to get a complete cylinder. So at first we have to draw the development in such a way that the cylinder is not cut, and after that we are going to plot the points which are cut. So here I am giving the notations starting from 1. So 1 double dash, 2 double dash, 3, and in order. Similarly at the bottom. Next, I need to project the points at which the cylinder is being cut. So starting with A dash, when we take the projection of A dash will lie directly on 1 double dash because it is meeting point 1 dash. So here we have point A double dash. Similarly, we have A double dash here as well, because here also there is point 1. Next, plotting B dash, it is on 2 dash 2 dash. So drawing a light horizontal line and cutting at the location 2 double dash 2 double dash, that will give me the point B double dash. Next, C dash will be projected light. It will lie on 3 double dash 3 double dash. Then D dash is lying on 4 dash 4 dash. D double dash. Then E dash is lying on 5 dash 5 dash. Here we have point E double dash. Then where it is cutting 6 dash 6 dash, that is point F dash. D and F are at the same level, so I'll project this light and extending this line up to 6 double dash 6 double dash, F double dash. C and G are at the same location. C is cutting generator 3, whereas G will cut generator 7. So extending point C up to 7 double dash 7 double dash, where it is cutting C double dash C double dash, that will give me the point G double dash. Then H is cutting 8 and 8, so H and B are at the same level. So projecting with the help of a light line, H double dash. Now joining all these points in order will give us the curve, because since it is a cylinder, when joining the points in order will give the development in the form of a curve. because these are revolute solids, that is, they are curved surfaces. Next, as I have projected the points upwards, similarly I need to project the points which are below. So starting with A dash, again A dash is cutting 1 dash, so I will be projecting this on 1 double dash 1 double dash with the help of light line. It is cutting at this location, that will give me the point A double dash. Similarly, we have 1 double dash 1 double dash here as well. Then again B dash, which is cutting 2 dash 2 dash, so projecting it with the help of light line, where it is cutting 2 double dash 2 double dash, that will give me the point B double dash. Now after projecting B double dash, C dash, it is on 3 dash 3 dash, so projecting it on 3 double dash 3 double dash. Here we have C double dash. Then D dash is on 4 dash 4 dash as explained. Projecting it light on 4 double dash 4 double dash. It will give me the point D double dash. Then point E dash is cutting 5 dash. So if I project it directly, it will be intersecting at this point. So here we have E double dash. Then point F is cutting 6 dash 6 dash, and it is at the same level as point D. F double dash. Point G, it is on 7 double dash 7 double dash, at the same level as point C. G double dash. Then point H and B are at same level. B was cutting generator 2 dash 2 dash, whereas H is cutting 8 dash. Point H double dash. Next, after getting these points, they need to be joined in order so that we get the development, and here I'll use a French curve in order to connect all the points. Either you can draw it freehand or with the help of a French curve. So I'm using a French curve here, drawing it light first. Similarly at the bottom. So here I have drawn these curves light. Next I'll make them dark. So I've made the upper part of the curve dark. Next, making the bottom part dark. Then A dash are connected. So I'll connect A double dash A double dash. Similarly at the other end. So this is the development of lateral surface for the given cylinder, which has been cut at the top and at the bottom. Now if we are going to cut this shape in this form, and when we are going to turn it and join A double dash A double dash, and even at the bottom we are going to get the development for this cut cylinder. and then I'll give the dimensions to it. Diameter is 60 mm and the height of the cylinder is 90 mm. Inclination of this cut edge of the cylinder was also given, 30° on both the sides. And this is the development of the cut cylinder. So once we have completed this, we can say that the problem has been done, and here is the development, that is we have completed the solution for this problem.